Welcome to another episode of Raising OKC Kids, Conversations with Metro Family in Oklahoma City. I'm Kirsten Holder, and today we're talking with Lindsay Cuomo, Assistant Editor for Metro Family Magazine and an absolute expert on making family fun lists for us all to enjoy. Welcome, Lindsay. I'm so excited to be getting my own plans together for Memorial Day, and I hope our readers are too.
Thanks so much for having me. Memorial Day is kind of that magical time when school is out and summer is here. And it is kind of like an elementary school year Christmas, especially around my house. My kids are very excited for the summer to be here.
That's true. It is kind of like a welcome to summer and a more carefree spirit in general. So I love that. I'm going to think about it as that kind of holiday too. Well, and I think I speak for us all when we're ready to, when I say we're ready to be back to whatever normal might look like. And hopefully that means family trips. So I'd love to start talking with you about some long weekend road trip ideas for the family. What do you recommend?
Well, our longtime readers probably already know this, but if you're new to Metro Family, we have an extensive collection of travel articles. Our publisher, Sarah, that's where she kind of got started with exploring Oklahoma with kids. That was kind of her passion project that she brought to Metro Family, and we've continued. So when you are looking for travel ideas for kids, especially here in Oklahoma, we are your go-to source. We have lots of ideas for you. Some of my favorites are our new look at a staycation at the Omni Hotel. You can take all of your travel time away and put all of it into having fun together and really experiencing our city kind of in a new way. So that's a really fun look at a vacation that you could take close to home. We have a comprehensive travel guide of Tulsa, really lays out all the options there, all the fun things you can do, attractions and shopping. So the work's all done for you. You can just put together a great weekend trip for your family. My family, I'm really hoping to visit the Keystone Ancient Forest and get to explore that, kind of a tree hugger. So seeing those really old trees is so intriguing to me. So I'm hoping to hit that one. And that was part of a feature that we put together about some nature destinations for families that are looking to get outdoors. Then, Oklahoma has world-class art museums and, right here in the metro and then around the state. Some of the my favorites are the Museum of the Red River and the Gilcrease. So those are some really great ones to visit and a cool way to kind of incorporate art into your family's experience. Some of our most popular travel articles, though, are our best beaches in Oklahoma, and then a unique accommodations where, focus travel places that, typically you focus on where you're going, but this one focuses on like what you stay in, what you might stay in, a teepee or a tree house or a covered wagon. So, that's a really fun way to make a special trip. So, especially with kids, that'll be really exciting.
Absolutely. And I love that those ideas are both indoor and outdoor because it does
Mhm.
look like the weather's going to be nice for Memorial Day weekend, but you just never know when you're in Oklahoma.
Yeah, and Oklahoma heat, sometimes you want inside, sometimes you want out. So you can find all of our articles at metrofamilymagazine.com/travel. So check that out.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We recently had a contributed Weekend Warrior blog from one of our favorites. Her name is Ala Khalil of the Traveling Hijabista, talking about road tripping during the pandemic with her little one and her elderly parents. She had some really great tips on keeping safe, sanitary, and healthy during the trip, including things like packing your own toilet seat covers and many more. You will definitely want to check that out. It can be found on our blog. For those of us who do plan to stick a little closer to home, what events and festivals can we look forward to, Lindsay?
This is an area I'm really excited about because for me, as the calendar editor, these community events, in my opinion, they are the heartbeat of our community. And I am so excited to see some of our favorite annual events back. And, the cool part about this summer is some of the ones that we didn't get to have this spring and past fall, they're happening this summer. So, we're going to have a really, really fun summer to kickoff. It starts right off the bat on Memorial Weekend. The Cowboy is bringing their Chuck Wagon Festival back. New this year, you can check out native foods as well as their classic Chuck Wagon dishes. You can see Western reenactors, craft stations, and check out their playscape La Cochemo. It is incredible if you haven't been. Rustic Roots is having a sunflower festival in June. They have tons of fun activities on their farm, but they're also having a pageant where your kids can try out to be Little Miss or Miss Sunflower, and the little guys can be Little Mister or Mr. Harvest. So thought that would be a pretty fun afternoon
Adorable.
activity.
I love that one.
And they didn't leave the adults out. The grown-ups can take part in a hot dog eating contest or cornhole. So the grown-ups can get to have some fun too. That one. And then Festival of Arts, like I talked about, they're coming up. They're going to have their event this summer, kicks off in June on June 22nd. So that will be a really fun event to have and kind of bring back that piece of Oklahoma spring, but we'll have it in the summertime. Outdoor movies and concerts, they're back this year in several communities. So that's kind of a summer staple that I feel like will bring a breath of normalcy to our community. I love those. It's a great way to gather and spend some time on the summer evenings. We have all of those details at metrofamilymagazine.com/summer. There's lots of resources there for all of those events. And so it makes it really easy to find out a great festival for your family.
Festival of the Arts is always one we look forward to. I know so many people missed that last year, and I'm glad to hear it's back.
Me too.
We talked a little bit about Oklahoma weather changing and unexpectedly, usually on a dime. But like we said, it's looking pretty warm right now. So, what are some family fun activities we could plan that might be outside of those large crowd events and festivals that we could also, soak up a little sunshine?
Yeah, schools are out. Warm, sunny days are definitely expected. My family will be kicking it off with our usual family cookout, and I expect that we'll probably swim, maybe play some kickball. I have one really fun visit that I like to work in is a trip to the 45th Infantry Division Museum. It's a fun place to visit to kind of learn about the real purpose of the holiday weekend. The museum is open Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And on Monday, they're hosting their memorial ceremony at 10 a.m. that Monday. So it would be a great visit for families to take a moment and remember why we're celebrating. It's also a great time to start our 100 Days of Summer. Erin Page, our editor, she put together 100 fun ways to fill your summer. So we have something for you every day from now till Labor Day, like challenging your kids to a hula hoop contest, playing Frisbee, lots of ideas for local attractions. I mean, she outdid herself. It's a really fun list. So we are definitely going to be using a lot of those ideas this summer.
And those things, a lot of the things on that list anyway, I should say, are low cost too.
Mhm.
And you always do such a great job on our free or under $5 lists each month.
Yeah.
And I know those are super popular on our website if anyone is interested. But yeah, it doesn't have to cost a ton to have activities that can fill the whole day and something for everyone too.
Yeah, we know families are looking for those at affordable funds so they can keep it going all summer long. And so we're always digging and looking for those great deals.
Awesome. So my family always looks forward to the opening of splash pads during Memorial Day weekend, or soon thereafter. You will definitely find us sometime during the holiday weekend at the Myriad Gardens Thunder Fountain, Scissortail Splash Pad, and I've found recently Love Splash Pad at Duffner Park in the Village.
Mhm.
It's gated too, so if you have really little ones, that's kind of nice to have it gated all the way around. And we're really excited about trying Little River Park and more this year as well. What are some of your family's favorite things to do as the weather starts to warm up, Lindsay?
Oh, I have been fielding the when can we swim question since early April. My boys did not get to swim as much as they wanted last summer. I'm pretty sure that's true every summer, but especially last summer. So I know we'll be spending lots of time at the two community pools that are by us. And one of my favorite things is to stargaze. So I like to enjoy those warm summer nights, just kind of lounging in the backyard, looking up at the sky. kind of a moment to slow down. And we're also going to hit some Dodgers games. We missed them last year, so they're going to be a prime hanging out spot for us this year. So we picked out a projector this last summer, so we're also going to be doing some outdoor movies at home. So that should be really fun.
Your very own outdoor movie night. I love that. Oh, what a fun time. So many good ideas when bedtimes can be a little bit later, when things can be a little bit more laid back, just
Yeah.
something everybody needs.
Yeah, my son Ian, he's just kind of getting to those teenage years, and he keeps telling me the thing he's looking forward to most is sleeping in, and that was like music to my ears.
You and me both, Ian.
Yep.
All right. So, lastly, what are some things we can do at home? I love your projector idea. And I know we've got great lists on at home and virtual activities, crafts, date nights is a really popular one on our website right now. Um, Everything more movie nights in. I know it's really hard to pick since you put these lists together, Lindsay. They're probably like your babies, but what are some of the best hits in your own household or maybe for your friends and neighbors?
Since we got that projector, my favorite one right now is definitely that movie list. It kind of just reminded me of all those fun movies that I watched as a kid. So I have a long list brewing of all those classics that we're going to show the boys. And especially since the new movies have been a little slower to come out, it's been a great time to kind of look back and reminisce with my kids. So I'm loving that movies by the decade list. That's been a favorite for us to use. I'm also loving the integrated art series. You know, it's a fun and easy way to bring art and learning together, which is a win-win for me. And it's all easy and accessible supplies. I don't have to buy special things for it. So I'm like all in on those. My youngest loved our outdoor scavenger hunt so much he even made his own. So, you know, he used that as inspiration and he keeps changing it up all along. So we take the dogs out for a walk and he's hunting for new things each time. So that one's always that's a favorite as well. And we've got a list of 41 boredom busters that I think just might be every parent's best resource this summer. So that one is definitely my favorite.
Awesome. Yeah, it's something that I think we all need just posted right on our refrigerator.
Yeah. Bookmark it for sure.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Lindsay. For those of you listening, you can check out top weekend picks for events, other Memorial Day fun lists, everything that you need, those boredom busters, downloadable scavenger hunt activities, everything at metrofamilymagazine.com. Be sure to follow us on social media or sign up for our emails to get all of this event info delivered straight to you. Have fun and have a safe Memorial Day weekend.